Over the past 10 years, about half of condos and a third of co-ops in Manhattan were paid for in cash. While that might sound like a lot, it means that most buyers are financing their new home.
Hi, I'm Matthew McKay.
And I'm Ben Dixon.
We are a top-ranked real estate team in Manhattan with over 1 billion sold and over 100 5-star reviews. And by the end of this video, you will understand how to best prepare for and navigate the mortgage process on your new home.
We're here with our special guest, Johnny V of CitizensBank. Welcome, Johnny.
Thanks for having me.
Where should we start? What do people need to know?
Why don't we start with pre-approvals? So typically you're always going to request 222, which is 2 years tax returns, 2 most recent pay stubs, and 2 months most recent bank statements.
That's right. The worst thing is to find the home you love and realize you can't afford it, or worse, another buyer gets it because they were more prepared. Do you know the difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification? If not, don't worry, it even confuses some agents. Johnny, can you help us out here?
Pre-qualification is only doing a credit check. Pre-approval is actually when you submit the income, assets, and a credit check.
So basically, pre-qualification, not worth much. Pre-approval, that's what we need.
Yes.
So now you have your pre-approval and are ready to start shopping for your new home. Sometimes that search takes a day and sometimes it takes a lot longer. So how long are pre-approvals good for?
Pre-approvals are always good for 120 days, but if you're out there looking and you haven't found your dream home yet, after 45, 60 days, it's a good idea to start updating your paperwork.
That's a great reminder. After 60 days, good time to check in with your mortgage banker. What kind of loan is right for you? What are the options? Johnny, help us.
So most of my customers are choosing a 10-year ARM interest only, adjustable rate mortgage. Statistically, people will not stay in the homes for more than 7 8 years. It gives you lower rate, more cash flow, and just overall more flexibility.
So a lot of our buyers come to us thinking 30-year fix, that's the only way. But if they're not planning on being there more than 10 years, this is a good way for them to get their interest rate down and get their payments down quite a bit.
Absolutely.
How much home can you afford? Well, if you're getting a mortgage, that's up to the bank and this guy here. So Johnny, how does the bank decide how much to lend a borrower?
So the bank's gonna look at 3 things, which is gonna be DTI, debt to income ratio, which the banks lend up to 46, 47% back end, PCL, which is post-closing liquidity, and credit score, which is top tier, about 740.
And just out of curiosity, what should the post-closing liquidity?
Statistically, the bank's gonna want about 12 months in PCL.
Have you heard? Interest rates went up recently. Here are a few tips on how to keep your rate as low as possible.
So there's 2 things. Always make sure your credit score is at least 740 or higher, so you can go online and check your credit score maybe monthly. Second thing is, a lot of the banks, as you know, especially lately, are looking for deposits. So if you bring over X amount of money, you can drop your rate in 1/8, and then another tier where you bring over a certain amount, you can drop it even by 1/2.
And give us an example of how
So
much.
if you move over 200,000, you can drop your rate in 1/8, and 500,000 get you half off in rate.
What is the next question you normally get from buyers, Johnny?
So typically after the rate question is, how fast can you close? So I always tell the customer you can close within 30 days.
And what might upset that 30-day timeline?
Usually maybe if the appraiser's having a hard time scheduling in the apartment, but we always orders a rush and gives us some leeway.
Keep on top of the appraisers. We'll make sure we get to our 30-day deadline.
Thank you for watching everything you need to know about mortgages.
And thank you to Johnny V for joining us. Johnny, can you tell everyone how they can find you if they have questions about mortgages?
Johnny.v@citizensbank.com or on Instagram, jvlog55.
Thanks, Johnny. If you have any questions on the Manhattan real estate market, don't hesitate to reach out here or give us a call.
The next move is yours.